Welcome, fans and foes, viewers and haters. I'm your cinema simpleton because these days, even Hollywood can't fool an idiot. You know, at first I was wondering whether I should even put up a review for Secretariat. But then I heard about Andrew O'Hara's review on the film. As a film critic by hobby, I'm not going to judge a professional about his opinions. So that's why I'm glad Roger Ebert did it for me. Seriously, check out both sides of their arguments when you're done watching this. Secretariat is based on the true story of Penny Chenery, played by Diane Lane, who tries to save her family's financial debt by breeding her new horse Secretariat, played by an anonymous horse. She recruits Lucien Lauren, played by John Malkovich, to take the reins of training the horse, and the crowds are so stunned by the stallion's performance that he quickly begins to race his way to the top. But with her family life on the edge and the horse's image almost about to break under pressure, Penny realizes just how much she's about to risk on this racehorse. I have no doubt that you've already figured this movie is your classic story of putting all your heart into an animal and expecting them to triumph over the odds. It's also made by Disney. Get back here! Alright, with his mouseness in control, the movie's tone doesn't have a lot of room to breathe, but the performances and direction are still enough to maintain the audience's attention. Lane as our protagonist shows a spirit that's still standing even when everyone turns against her, and Malkovich plays the stubborn yet colorfully wardrobed mentor with just a pinch of je ne sais quoi to him. I don't know why, but I always love it when Malkovich plays someone French, especially because, well, he's not French. In this film, the alternating focus between the horse and the human cast is only slightly in the latter's favor, which differs in comparison to a lot of these animal movies, if you want to call them that. If you're gonna blab on and on about how great these animals are, maybe you should, I don't know, let us see the thing once or twice without a human in the room hogging the screen time. And with that comes the movie's biggest flaw, which is not uncommon in a lot of Disney movies: contrived poetic speeches. I don't mind if you put a little melodrama here and there in the script, but when it comes to the lengthy speeches some of these characters make, they are really forced. If this horse gets so much as a splinter in his snout, everybody around him, especially Lane's character, would have lines that sound like they're going for an Oscar clip. The movie's good, but I think the writers were pushing their luck. Within the races, we get a great sense of grittiness and energy from the camera work of these horses and their jockeys. The footage is a bit inconsistent with the rest of the movie's filming, but hey, it's a small scab on a good piece of cinema. I saw this movie for the reason I think a lot of people should. I was tired of going for the same big weekend box office breakers, and I wanted to see something small. But even for a small movie, it's got a big heart and a good adventure for this true story. Secretariat is good old Disney-made family fun. My rating is a 2.5 out of 5. Oh, and this is definitely worth addressing. We have to play the magical Negro card, for Nelson Ellis is the horse groomer Eddie Sweet. And for those of you who think I'm racist, that's an actual term used in film and literary analysis for an African American character used solely to boost the white character's spirits and receive nothing in return. It's used to show stereotyped characters. It's not a racial slur. Look it up online and you'll see what I'm talking about. Almost every time this guy's on screen, I was thinking, so Morgan Freeman wasn't available?